Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2021 movie Black Widow. So in this movie, Natasha Romanoff confronts the darker parts of her ledger when a dangerous conspiracy that ties with her past arises, and she is pursued by a force that will stop at nothing to bring her down, and Natasha must deal with her history as a spy and the broken relationships left in her wake long before she became an Avenger. This movie is pretty good. I've always really enjoyed it ever since it first came out in 2021. I saw it opening night and really enjoyed it. It's not one of the very best MCU movies, but not even close to one of the worst either. It's just kind of a mid-tier MCU movie, but it's really entertaining and stuff. I think it has some pretty good action, although there is some pretty bad CGI, and especially in the backgrounds of some of the action in the third act and stuff. But the action is pretty good in here, the story is pretty good, and it introduces some really lovable new characters and everything, and that's what this movie was mainly here to do, is introduce characters that are going to become important parts of the MCU moving forward, like Yelena, who is Natasha's adopted sister from her childhood, and she's played by Florence Pugh, who just does an absolutely perfect job as this character. Florence Pugh just does such a great job and everything, and she's really likable. She steals the show every time she's on screen and everything, and she just, you can't help but love her and everything, and I can't wait to see more of this character. We've already seen a little bit more of her, but every time they announce something that she's going to be in, my excitement already rises a little bit, because I love Yelena. And also another character that I really loved in here was the Red Guardian, or Alexei, played by David Harbour. I just loved him too. David Harbour is becoming one of my favorite actors. It's kind of a newer actor, but he's like one of my favorite newer actors. It's starting to make a name for himself in the movie business. He's been around in TV for a while on Stranger Things, playing one of my favorite character, Hopper, on that show and everything. So I love him in everything else I've seen him in, but this is one of my favorite roles of his. He's just really good in here as Alexei and everything, and he's pretty hilarious. I can't wait to see more of him in the Thunderbolts movie. And rewatching this movie's got me more excited for the Thunderbolts movie, because I had forgot how much I love the dynamic between Yelena and Alexei and stuff in that movie. I can't wait to see what they do with them in Thunderbolts. And Rachel Weisz as Melina is pretty good too. She doesn't really do a lot in this movie, but she's good in what we get of her and everything. And Ray Winston is the villain. One of the main villains of the movie is not very good. I mean he's good as the character, but the character itself is not very good. Ray Winston does a fine job playing him, but the villain is not a very good villain for the movie. And you also got Taskmaster, which they totally changed from the comics, from what I understand. I'm not really familiar with Taskmaster and everything, but I've seen a few cartoons and stuff with the character, and it's totally different than in this movie, but I thought it was fine enough character, nothing super exciting or great, but it was okay. I did like that they kind of had a little bit of a twist and everything in the espionage feel to it. It was pretty cool and everything, but this movie is just a lot of fun, and like I said, the chase sequence with Natasha and Yelena trying to get away from Taskmaster is really awesome and everything. So there's some really fun moments in this movie, and like I said, I love Yelena when she's like making fun of Natasha doing her poses and stuff and calling her a poser, and just little moments like that's just really fun and everything. And this is just really good movie. It did come out too late. Like, it should have came out between sometime after Infinity War and between that and Endgame or something, or maybe released before Infinity War or something. and everything was right after Civil War or something like that. They should have done something with this sooner before Endgame, but for what it is, it's still a good time, and I'm glad that Black Widow did at least get one movie and everything. I have a feeling we'll be seeing more Black Widow movies, whether it's with Yelena or someone else, because there are other Black Widow characters, so I bet we'll see another one sometime, but who knows when. But this is still a really good one, and I enjoyed this movie quite a bit, so I'd say I'd give Black Widow an 8 out of 10. It's a really fun time, and not one of the very best MCU movies, but it's one that I always have fun with and really enjoy. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Black Widow, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.
Ah!